Like the fire from a flamethrower, my love burns hot for LA Noire. Hello everyone, welcome back. We're doing the rest of the arson cases. As you can see, we're fairly close to the end. Last time, Jack Kelso got involved in the arson investigation and got beaten fairly badly before showing up at Cole and Phelps and Elsa's apartment and passed out. So he's not in a good way right now.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something
There's
about...
a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
And with that, we have some investigations to do, because...
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
Jack also has a way with the women, I guess. He treats them a certain way. Anyway, so we have an investigation because somehow the goons from Leland and Monroe knew where we were going to be going. I wonder how that could have been. Well, in case you didn't see the objective that we are going to right now. Curtis Benson. Oh, whoops. Curtis Benson is needing to be talked to by us. So, that's where we're going. Yeah. We still do quick travel even without a partner, fortunately. The game is kind enough to not make us drive everywhere. But in any case, if you didn't notice, we have the mailboxes all here in the front. And I know where Benson lives, but we'll go ahead and look anyway. 2. So 2 is on the 2nd floor.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Yeah, trying to warn Kelso about the forces he's dealing with. I think maybe you're underestimating Kelso's own forces a little bit. The force of his pistol in your face. Oh, okay. So there's only 2 pieces of evidence that we really have to collect here. I believe one's here. Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
What exactly do you
I
expect
knew
to
you were in
find,
bed
Jack?
with Elysian, Curtis.
Yep.
Now I know why.
Okay, so California Fire and Life, which is the company we work for here, is insuring their houses for quite a lot of money. And as we learned in the last one, their houses are not worth
To get all of the
garbage.
stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Yeah. So,
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
as we see here, he also has stock in the company. So he's insuring the houses and has stock in the company. Isn't that amazing? And the game says that we've finished, but there is one last thing to look at. You know, any door with golden handles is a door we can open.
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love?
Jack.
That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
So yeah, as it turns out, Benson is quite the, quite the sick person. Anyway.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
Yeah, you're just sneaky and slimy and disturbed in the head.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
No.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
These guys crack me up every time they say this. It's like, it's like, look, you saw me walk around the house and look at this stuff.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
Well, we know he's lying about that because we know the truth about the whole situation.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Well, we can't necessarily prove that they're the ones setting the fires, but we can prove that that he's insuring them.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Yeah, you're actually lying horribly about how much it costs to make the house so that you can insure it for way more than it's actually worth. But he's right, there is a little bit more.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Everything.
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file, if you know what to look for.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Yep, the bad people are not the only people in the world. Even though it seems like it for the last couple of cases.
Control your car.
Stay off the moon sign, Put.
So I assume we're here to get our stuff and leave. If we're smart. Which we're not, so that's not what we're doing.
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
Then why'd you tell me? I know, it's because the player wouldn't know.
Someone gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Fortunately for us, unlike real life, the elevators come right away. Oh man. If you've ever worked in an office building, I think you'll know. Especially around certain times of the day, you will not get an elevator for a long time. Anyway, let's look at those case files that Benson mentioned.
Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see? 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
Yep, so now we have a location to look for.
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
Sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempted one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
I ran it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Yep, so as I believe we saw in the cutscene, the war flashback last time, he got a medal for basically just not being the guy who didn't die in a particular battle. And he didn't die because he laid down and stopped fighting at some point and just kind of let everything blow over. So Cole Phelps has quite a bit of self-loathing that he's letting affect him and completely ruin his confidence and sense of worth. And
the Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
I guess we are now going to investigate what properties are owned by Elysian Fields. Let's see. Land Registry Office. There we go. Thank you, sign. There we go. We got it.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
Pretty soon here we're going to have to do a weird kind of ciphering thing, if I remember correctly, which is very bizarre. But we'll do it.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
And we're going to find out who exactly all has stock in this company. There we go. See, Leland Monroe, we know about that. Benson, yeah, we knew about him. Gordon, that's the police commissioner, I believe. Dr. Harlan Fontaine, we know him. And Courtney Sheldon.
Courtney? For God's sake. What's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me. I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
So now we have to look on the map.
4 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds, 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees.
Okay, Kelso, I got it. Shut up.
58 seconds west.
I think it's supposed to...
Lot numbers 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
As I said, we're going to have to do a cipher. A really bizarre cipher. But shouldn't be that hard. I think Jack Kelso will be kind enough. Sorry, I'm getting set up. I think Jack Kelso will be kind enough to remind us what the number was.
1876988 divided by
90,000. Yes.
What was it? 9876988. I can do this in my head. Why do I have? Whatever. Screw it. Could I make this? I don't think they could have possibly made this any slower.
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
Oh my god. I'll get back to you guys in a second. Okay, now you pull the handle. There we go.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
That sounds like a garbage. 21 is you, I believe. Mainly it's because I remember where you go. I don't actually know that. I have a horrible time remembering that.
Let's see what the site is worth today.
I have a horrible time remembering what letter goes to what number in the alphabet. Anyway.
1876988. The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learned in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Yeah. Okay, he's a really good shot. And I forgot that they walk around. Okay. Okay, so they got me pretty good there. How many bullets do you take? Whew, almost got me. Fortunately, we have regenerating health. And fortunately, now we have this fine man's weapon. Yeah. Don't just walk out there, Jack. That seems like a bad idea. Where is this guy? It's like right there, right? Yay, auto aim. Woo! Oh, I thought I killed him. What are you standing up there for? Oh, that was bizarre. I think he's out there in the hallway, right? I think. No, get behind. There we go. He's out there. I seen him. Shotgun blast to the face. That's that'll do it. Yep.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
Yep, he screwed over little Courtney Sheldon quite badly. Oh, phone, run! Somewhere, there it is.
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Well, looks like we're going to take Mr. Monroe up on his kind invitation. Gonna be coming around his house. Yeah. Don't worry, everyone. We're not going to sell out. We have more dignity and honor than that. But we are going to come by his house.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
So they already know we're here, I think. And we have a fair few former Marines with us, so they're pretty good shots. Fortunately for us, they're way better than these goons. And they have BARs. I have no idea why, but suddenly the game is auto-aiming the hell out of this for me. Like, I can't even get it to not do it. Normally auto-aims if you are moving your cursor around. It won't do it, but this is just... No matter what, it's just zooming right in on these people. There he is. Jump! Find cover, dude. What are you doing?
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead. Running low. That's it. Out of
Yeah, I don't know if you could tell there, but like the game was pulling my cursor over to his cover instead of him, no matter what. Whoops. A button. Get that shotgun. Very nice. Oh, I thought I would... Was that not the right door? Oh, there's the right door. Okay.
There it is. Blast him.
If I was Leland Monroe, I'd be leaving right now.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down? Ah!
Oh.
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women.
I think she earned that punch.
Monroe! Where are you, damn it?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey now. Getting frisky, guys.
Just missed.
Well, wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. I got it now. Well, should be guys. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, He took my shotgun away. What the hell? What was that? What the hell? Oh, me. Alright, so we need to go upstairs, but I believe there should be some guys up here. Yep. What the? I pushed the wrong button, everyone.
Christ.
That was on me.
That was close.
Are you dead? Are you gonna get back up later and... No, okay. he flopped over. He's good. Okay. Am I supposed to be going in here? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, me.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard! What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Okay, so first, let's take a look at the newspaper. Seems pertinent, right? Yep, 10,000 new homes that are all worthless.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down. Please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hoped that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over. Let them go. Let them drift away.
Poor Courtney. He was just trying desperately to do the right thing this whole time, and it just continued to screw up over and over and over again until it cost him his life.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the lengths these sons of bitches would go to.
Yep, some of these names look quite familiar. They're the people who died in fires recently. Those look like our case files. It is. And it's a...
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
And this is a whole big long transcript from our good friend Roy Earl, who details Dr. Fontaine's kind of not so straight up use of narcotics and morphine. Dr. Fontaine's not a nice person.
That's a hell of a payroll.
And yep, these are all the dirty cops. And Roy Earl's name is there several times. He takes cuts quite often. And finally,
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
Yep. That should have been it. Maybe there's more stuff on his desk here. Huh. Interesting. What am I missing then? Oh, the photo. Oh, I've already seen this before. Why the... Oh, there.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
You really are an asshole.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
That's a fucking mercy.
Operator, put me through to Phelps, Arson Squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Nutcase, he did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires, and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor! Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
You can use the phone. You can crawl your way over there and use it. Yep. And as that conversation there just alluded to, Elsa is missing. Dr. Fontaine is dead. How did that happen? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. But first... Actually, as you see, we have 2 cases left. Nicholson electroplating and a different kind of war. Nicholson electroplating is just a DLC case, so it's going to be a little bit of a break from this story, unfortunately. I apologize, everyone. If I had thought a little bit more about it, I probably would have done this one first and then did these 2, because they follow a polite invitation and a different kind of war follow directly after one another. So... oh well, I screwed it up. I apologize, everyone. We'll have a little bit of a detour next time. And now, watch another one of the World War II cutscenes. And I'll see you all next time.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Ho, boom. Weapons company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers. Head in!
Where's he going? Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in. Who gave that order?
You did.